everyone, and welcome back to the Little Blue Fly. If this is your first time visiting, I invite you to subscribe and press that bell and select all to receive all of my future postings. So today we are going to get right into decorating my sweet little cottage dining area. There's so many creative things dancing around in my head that I am excited to share with you all. I just keep telling myself, baby steps, Bev, baby steps. So that being said, let's begin, shall we? So we are going to begin right here in this little corner with these shelves that were here when we purchased the home. And I'm going to add a new find right here in the corner. And here she is, a sweet little black cabinet, my signature color, right in the corner. I purchased her for $249.99 at the at-home store. When I seen her, I just knew immediately where I was going to put her, and I sent my husband to go get one of them long carts, and she came back home with us. She is solid wood, very sturdy, and I absolutely love her country doors. Up at top is this fabulous rooster print. I actually purchased this at the nursery. Now, a lot of people don't realize when you go to nurseries, they're a treasure trove. They have many different decor items in there, different unique pieces that you don't find out there in all your regular brick and mortar stores. So I was absolutely thrilled when I found this piece. I placed 2 candle sconces from Hobby Lobby on both sides, and inside I put in some candles that I will link in my Amazon storefront. My battery operated flameless flickering candles. They're nice because they have remotes to them. On the outside, I placed these ceramic pumpkins from Hobby Lobby. I'll take it in for a closer look in a little bit, and the glazing and the marbleized look on these are just beautiful. And you also place a tea light inside them as well. Now we're going to start adding the color. We're going to start with this garland from Hobby Lobby. So I just weave it right in there, you know, sort of like that snake, back and forth. I like using garlands as a base. Helps hold in all these different floral stems. And all these stems came from Hobby Lobby. Again, always wait for them to go 50% off so you can get 2 for the price of 1. So I will be placing the wispy branch in the back. And then next the yellow, because it is a little bit more dense than the orange colored floral. I just peel them apart like a banana. And then this is the therapeutic part. I just weave them back and forth to help it make it look and feel a little bit more natural. So I placed them over here on the right hand side, just tucked them up right up against the print to help bring out the oranges that are in the print and the yellow and I will also be working my way down the garland with many other wonderful colors. Now I will be using the same florals, the same technique, and I will put them on the left-hand side. Now, just something that I like to do personally is I do use the same floral, but it doesn't have the same shape. As you can see, the left-hand side, the yellows go up above next to the picture and they cascade down, you know, on the left-hand side. And on the right-hand side, I kept it more of like a clustering effect. And this just really helps the eye to wander over, and more visual interest, really keeps you connected to it better. That I think so. You might have a different opinion. That's just how I see things. I added in some pumpkins. And these wonderful, wonderful berries from Hobby Lobby. I placed them right up front and have them cascading down. I don't like too much uniform. All these colors are just really working well. Now I want to add some depth and some pop to the arrangement. So these are placemats. They're my harvest placemats. And as you can see, when you add in the darker color, it really just makes things stand out, just more vivid. And I just think working with black is just the best as a backdrop. It just really warms things up. In the center, I placed a pumpkin that was purchased from Michael's, yes, and the floral from Hobby Lobby. A pumpkin and gourd were placed on both sides. And now we are going to be working with these gorgeous metal beauties I purchased for $7.99 at Home Goods. I'm placing them both on the outside. And look at this goodness. Love all the warm autumn colors in here, and the scent is fabulous. They were purchased for $12.99 at Home Goods. But before we place them in, moss, of course, always the moss. So I wanted to show you on the left-hand side, there is no moss, and the right, I placed it in. I just think it just adds so much to an arrangement. You might think differently. It's a personal preference, but I absolutely love my moss. I added in orange pumpkins as well. And now we are going to work with these two cute little chickens that were purchased from Bed Bath. It's by Bee and Willow. I'm really liking their Decor line. And I have these cute little primitive candle holders from Hobby Lobby and primitive battery operated candles. I purchased them many years ago from a store. I like adding in the little touches. I love primitive. Now to start decorating the cabinet. The inside is quite dark, so I want to lighten it up. I do plan on putting in a light into the cabinet. I'm going to start at top with this wicker tray. As you can see, I have many different elements on the shelves, but no wicker yet. We have the metals, we have the ceramic, we have wood. We needed wicker. I will place this very heavy metal charger I purchased for $14.99 from Home Goods. I will place that inside the tray. And this is a dinner plate. I actually used it last year in my tablescape. They are from Hobby Lobby. I'm not going to be doing a tablescape this year because the cottage is just so small. I want to keep the table open for everyday use. So I just placed a stack inside of the tray. And next, I'm adding these little cute beauties on top of the green plates. I love all the colors in this plate. I did purchase it from Williams Sonoma. I love everything about that store, everything. So I placed them right on top, and having that lighter color really, it brought even some extra life in. So always use touches of the lighter colors with the darker colors. And then these wonderful napkins from Pier 1. I surely am going to miss them. So I got to pressing all my linens up and placed them right inside the tray. Always press the linens, ladies. Now I have these amber colored wine glasses I purchased from Pier 1. We get the sparkling cider for our daughters every year, and they always get so excited because they feel like they're drinking wine. And to the right, I am going to add in all of our branchy looking type of silverware in this bark holder. It just goes perfectly for fall. And as you can see, it is darker inside there, so we have to get things getting a little bit lighter in there for certain. So I'm going to add this pumpkin. And then this wooden tray came from Hobby Lobby. I'm going to place it right in the center. It's by Robert Stanley. I really like his collection. Has a nice classy feel to it, especially his Christmas. It's pretty spectacular. I'm going to add this wheat. And a cute little pumpkin sign. Buy 'em by the bushel. So I just placed them in the tray and added some real pumpkins on the left-hand side. And as you can see, these lighter colors are really giving the inside of this cabinet some life. Now I want to introduce this battery pack here. This is fabulous. It holds all of your different size batteries. Before I was so bad, I put them in actually a plastic bowl, and one said charged and the other said uncharged, and I was like, no, Bev, you're in a cottage now. It's all about organization, so this is perfect. Absolutely perfect. It even has a battery tester there to the side. It zips up, tucks away, and has this wonderful handle. I will link it in my Amazon store for certain. Now down below I switched things up. I decided I wanted some whimsy down below, so I added my Mackenzie-child bowls and chargers with a pumpkin that was purchased from Lowe's. And this greenery is going to go right in the center to help hide that hardware down below. Perfect. Now this sweet little basket was actually purchased from a grocery store. I love the wooden bottom. It could stand up on its own, not fall over, or you can hang it with the handle. Has a plastic lining if you want to use the real floral. I'm going to hang it from the door today. Of course I am. I have some dried flax. Hobby Lobby really is stepping up their game with the dry floral. I'm loving it. I place that inside the basket. Now that I'm in the cottage, you'll be seeing me do quite a bit of gardening and growing my own florals to dry them and decorate with them. And here is some amber nut. I will add that in with a piece of hydrangea as well. Absolutely perfect.